Good day, everyone. Further to our introduction class, we are going to see how the structure made, the folder structure created for the air conditioning and ventilation system. So if you go through this particular structure, you can see the first one will be the architectural space planning, then code set standards, psychometric calculations, thermal load calculations, fresh air load, ventilation calculations, AC equipment for server room, generator ventilation calculation, transformer ventilation calculation, battery room ventilation system, kitchen ventilation system, duct heater, humidifier, and duct sizing and its accessory selections. So basically, if you go through this particular folder, you can able to go through one by one, and all the materials, whatever we provided, is able to design the air conditioning and ventilation system project. Okay, just you have to have an architectural layout and you have to have a codes and standards so that you can able to design the HVAC projects. Okay, so if you go through the architectural space planning, I have attached all the guidelines so that you can refer the guideline so that how the architectural space planning can be done. Okay, how to size the space, like say for example, what is the corridor distance, what is the room size to be maintained, the minimum area you have to maintain as per the architectural guideline, and what should be the parking space area. Okay, what should be the staircase sizing, how to design the staircase, what is the step, what is the height of the step, okay, and what is the rail, the distance, okay, and how to size the lift, okay, and so each and every space you have a guideline. Okay, so based on that guideline only we can make the architectural layouts. So that guideline, it is given here. Okay, then after that you have a different codes and standards, like you have a green building regulations, then there are fire codes, ASHRAE standards, BISRIA standard. Okay, then there are different type of list codes and standards so you can refer. Okay, so that you can able to design your projects. Okay, then whenever you start air conditioning system layout, you should understand how to understand the psychometric calculations. Okay, uh, how to understand, how to read the dry bulb temperature, how to read the wet bulb temperature, how to read the relative humidity, how to read enthalpy. So you can using this guideline to understand, okay, how to read the psychometric charts. So that guideline is given here. Okay. Then after that, whenever you start carrying out any calculations, you have to carry out with the app thermal load calculations. So when you do the calculations, then only you can design the equipment schedule, okay, for the air conditioning system, such as a fan coil unit or air handling unit, such whatever the air conditioning equipments. Okay. So if you go through inside, I have attached all the syllabus, like the codes and standards, calculations, okay, then the design guide, what you have to follow, then there is a videos, then there is a municipality schedules, then there is a software attached. Okay, so this all the folder structure created for you to go through one by one, and you can read one by one, okay, to understand how to calculate the thermal load calculations. Okay, and you have a fresh air calculations, how to calculate the capacity of the fresh air handling unit. Okay, there are two criteria. One, you have to calculate the airflow capacity, and the other criteria, you have to calculate the tonnage. Okay, so tonnage, basically you have a thermal heat wheel, then you have a coil. Okay, then you should understand where to add heater, where to add humidifier. Okay, so this guideline is given here. Inside there are codes and standards, calculation sheets, design guides, videos, everything is given here. Okay, then there is equipment for server rooms. Okay, so if any of the project you'll be having server rooms, okay, to store all the CCTV data, okay, and fire alarm reports, okay, and if you have any other systems where you need to store the devices, you have to have a server room in any of the building. Okay, so that server room, how to maintain, how to condition that particular space, it is given here. Okay, then there are generator ventilation calculations. If you have any generator inside your building, you should ventilate properly so that there is no excess heat inside the generator. If you have excess heat, the generator will trip. So how to calculate the generator capacity, how to calculate the fan capacity, how to calculate the louver sizing, how to calculate sound attenuator. Okay, so everything is given inside here. Okay, then there are transformer ventilation calculation, how to do the ventilation for the transformer, okay, to avoid the heat inside the transformer so that it can work efficiently. If you have a more heat inside, then the transformer can efficiency of the transformer will be reduced. So how to calculate the transformer ventilation fan capacities. The folder structure is made accordingly. Okay, so there is a codes and standards, calculation sheets, design guide. You have a video to watch. Okay, then there is a battery room ventilation system. So how to properly ventilate the battery room system, battery rooms, in order to avoid any hydrogen uh, uh, hydrogen inside the particular battery room. Okay, if you have a more hydrogen, it is that there is a chance of explosion. So how to do the proper battery room ventilations, right? Okay, then there are kitchen system, ventilation system. If you are working in commercial kitchens, okay, how to size the food, okay, how to calculate the fan capacity, how to size the ecology unit, okay, how to size the ducting, sizing, everything is given in the kitchen ventilation system as a guideline, codes and standards. Everything is given here. Okay, the duct heater, say for example, in cold, in during winter, okay, but you have to maintain the room temperature. But since the outside temperature is very cold, you have to maintain room temperature at higher temperature than the outside. So you have to add the heater. So how to calculate the duct heater capacity? Okay, in your room is very moisture. Okay, it's very dry. Okay, you have to add the humidity moisture. Okay, so how to calculate the humidifier capacity? You can calculate based on the formulas. You can calculate the capacity of the humidifier. Okay, and you have a duct and accessories. Okay, how to calculate the duct sizing? How to calculate the duct size? Okay, by using ASHRAE standard. Okay, how to calculate, everyone heard about the total pressure is equal to velocity pressure plus static pressure. So how to calculate static pressure, how to calculate velocity pressure, okay, in order to calculate the total static pressures. Okay, so basically there is a ASHRAE standard is given here to calculate the static pressure for all the ducting and the velocity pressure for all the accessories such as elbow, VCDs, lower, everything. So you can calculate as a summary sheet, spreadsheet, then you can arrive the total ESP with the safety factor. You can arrive the total what is the pressure required for the fan. So basically, when you go through all this structure, you can able to design the air conditioning system and ventilation system project. So this is what you will learn after completing this session. Thanks everyone.